The whole of North Iowa has been mourning the loss of 4 boys who were killed on November 16th in a Mason City house fire. Today is the Visitation at Fullerton Funeral Home. It's taking place right now and goes until 7 p.m. The family does say it is open to the community. Those gathering together are remembering the lives of John Michael McLuer, age 12, Odin Thor, age 10, Draco Ragnar, age 6, and Phoenix Moon, age 3. KIMT News 3 had the exclusive opportunity to speak with John Michael McLuer ahead of the visitation. He's the father of those boys. He says they're just trying to make it through this week.
We got to get through to Thursday, because Wednesday is the interning and Tuesday is the visitation, and we just got to make it to Thursday, and then it's where do we go from here?
We'll share more of our interview with the family in just a bit, but first we want to let you know how you can help support the McLuers at this extremely difficult time. A Life Tributes page has been made on the Fullerton Family of Funeral Homes website for anyone wanting to share memories of the McLuer children. You're also able to send flowers and gifts. Other expressions of sympathy can be made out to Angela McLuer in care of North Iowa Community Credit Union. That address is 640 South Federal, Mason City, Iowa. And as we just mentioned, KIMT News 3 was able to speak with the grief-stricken parents of the children. John Michael McLuer, who was injured trying to rescue his young boys from the fire. And by his side during the conversation was his wife, Angela. During the heart-wrenching interview, McLuer relived the night of the fire, saying he yelled at the boys to get into Odin's room, where he opened up a window and ripped the screen off to get the boys out of the home. But then McLuer says he believes he was blown out of that window. By the time he tried to get back inside, McLuer says police pulled him into an ambulance. As he looks back and continues to try and process the fatal fire, McLuer says he was the one who should have been trapped, not his 4 boys, going on to say parents aren't supposed to bury their kids.
You take for granted every day of what you do every day around the house, whatever, and all that, and then the next minute, bang, it's done. Life changes. We have to move on from this, but first we have to stop and get our priorities straight and deal with the grief that we have to deal with, and then we got to make sure that we move on for them. We can't sit on our butts and be stagnant, because then we're not going to honor them at all.
A memorial service is planned for tomorrow at 2:30 in the afternoon at the Lincoln School Gymnasium. That's according to the Fullerton Family of Funeral Homes.